Yeah, I got off at 6 in the morning. So I just said, was you up? I just woke up. Yeah.
S-T-R-O. Yeah. How many of y'all came to win? Oh, they asking my name, huh? You ready? S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come.
What the heck you trade for Marcus Lawrence? Marcus Lawrence. I seen that shit. What the fuck? Yeah.
On my grind. New York City time.
Okay, Coach, so the snow and rain have stayed out of the forecast, but we're in for a cold afternoon at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Cleveland Browns. This is taken at the 3. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
It's up.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now the third leading rusher among rookies last year, it's Nick Chubb. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's 2nd down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. A run for Nick Chubb. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And it's complete. Hooper. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie first-rounder from Michigan, Devin Bush. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
All right, now, 230.
Yo.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
230.
Let's go. Alert 3.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So it wasn't the line that jumped that time, the second level.
No, that's a great observation because most of the time it's those guys up front so eager to get off on the snap. They do it, but in this case, you're exactly right. Second level, probably because they moved up to the first level, and that hurts them.
He'll get that one complete to Connor. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll make it a second down. This is a guy who made a Pro Bowl in his second season, James Conner. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Heat these two. White 80. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Smith trying to run for it. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. On 2nd and goal, Roethlisberger. They'll set up the screen to Smith. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. As his guys, and oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive or no? Rush coming, and he's taken down. That's sacked by Tremaine Edmonds.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Prescott and finding the tight end Hooper. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. It's caught by OBJ. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. Prescott now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. On 1st and 10, Prescott. That one is caught by Hunt. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when, and he told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions.
And this is caught for a Browns touchdown by Landry. Jarvis Landry, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So here now is Prescott as his guys will go for the 2-point conversion.
Let's put that team on the clock. Gun. Who's that?
Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first. On first and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Wesley Woodyard. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Hey, kill! 47. We're going to 54. Right in. Hey, 47. Swerve to 26.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. It's caught by Bryant. The 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott, and the Browns have taken the lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
On the run is Counter. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Sheldon Richardson on the stop. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Hey, alert!
Here's Roethlisberger. Trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Wesley Woodyard. There he goes, right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Now it's Roethlisberger. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackle made there by Mason Foster.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. On 3rd down, Smith. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he'll take this one up to about the 13. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They run, Chubb, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now Prescott. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Darnell Savage, the rookie from Maryland. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw here, Roethlisberger. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. It was Andrew Sendejo from his strong safety spot able to make the play. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Here's Roethlisberger. And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. And that'll set them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
3 down, 3 down. My 52. Hey, Zoo. 52.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's Jordan Berry now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Landry now on the return. A good return there, 17 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Browns drive about to get started. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get into field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Here we go. 480. Just like 46. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Got a man, that's Rashard Higgins. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This from 54 yards away. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. Screen pass to Connor. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Anderson Dejo. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
They run it again with Chubb. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Prescott. They'll go screen here to Hunt. Open space inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
46. Then we're going to 53. Check.
Prescott to throw it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. A throw left side to start the drive is complete, and he goes out right around the 39. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And he finds Howard complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
I got you.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. Ebron caught left side. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Roethlisberger now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 20-yard line.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Staying on the ground, this time it's Smith. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys and continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
These 2. One day. Bang, bang. Kill. Protein spill. Sponge.
Here we go now with Smith. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And again, it's Chubb. He finds an opening past the 40. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop. They go with Chubb on second down. Oh, he sheds himself free. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Devin Bush able to record his 5th sack of the season.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Here's Prescott. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
A gain of 6 there on first. Throwing again on second down. Roethlisberger. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Now Roethlisberger. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Olivier Vernon in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now Roethlisberger. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Andrew Sendejo. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. The ball comes out, and taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Chubb. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Second and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Chubb. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Kill.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Flush to his right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. To throw is Prescott. That's to his running back, complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On the ground, it's Chubb. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Stop! Who's 30?
Check 52, come on. Get him.
Snickers, gotta spin. Let's go, let's flash.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a Pittsburgh 1st down, a gain of 13. One last shot for Roethlisberger. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And they were really helped by their defense.